back and forth, more from Teofimo's side. You approached your father. You told him something. What is it that you told him? Because I know he was trying to like get some antics towards you, and it didn't get to you.
No, I just told him about himself. He know what I said, but he gotta stop being a clown, you know? Like, everybody not with the clown antics and things like that just because he want to sell a fight. It's cool to sell a fight, but I'm not fighting. Leave me alone. I'm retired.
You give yourself time to reflect and appreciate how well you've done so far in your career?
No, not at all. I hate myself for it, but it's part of it. It's just part of the life.
Or appreciate it as well.
I don't appreciate it. That's why.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. I think that I get butchered, and I think God punishes me a lot for it. So I'm just a punching bag to that. So one day I'll get, maybe one day, but not yet.
We appreciate you though.
Yeah.
These guys appreciate you too.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I just never got my fair share. I never did. Not once, man.
The way you look at it.
Not once. But hey, that's just my journey. I guess I just never took on Baphomet, so I just gotta keep him.
Terence Crawford didn't need to raise his voice, but when Bud responded to Teofimo Lopez's earlier comments, his words carried real weight. He wasn't reacting emotionally. He was speaking from a place of standards and principles.
Gotta put respect to it. To all my brothers and sisters, I love you guys. Always salute to the power that it be above. I thank you guys. I never wanted anything to harm you guys at all. So for that, my condolences to all you guys and to the slavery and everything that's ever happened mentally.
See, look, I look at it like this. It's a prime example. When life comes at you, it'll come at you in many ways, and you gotta treat it like a champ. That's it. You gotta treat it like a champ. Tell yourself it's okay. I learned from it, and I treat it like a champ every time. So if you're going through hard times in your life, whether it's from any sports or academics or anything like that, it's okay. You're still a champ.
Crawford explained it plainly. Trash talk is part of boxing. But once it crosses into racial insults and damaging labels, it stops being promotion and starts exposing a person's true character.
Lopez apologized for slavery because of all of the disrespect and the racist comments he was given. Bud Crawford calling him a monkey, the N-word with the hard ER, etc., etc., etc. Who knew all Teo needed was an ass whooping? Well, Shakur gave him exactly.
That moment stands out because Bud isn't just another voice on the internet. He's a pound-for-pound elite who's walked the hard road and understands how words have a way of circling back once the gloves are on.
Offended all of us, so you know exactly what you're doing. You tried to play that game, making them racist remarks, and I said I'm not feeling it. I don't like when Ryan Garcia did it. I'm not understanding that type of stuff at all. I stand firm on that. Well, Terence Crawford seen this after this last match when he got dominated. Shakur Stevenson put down the complete demonstration. He didn't get but one round. Terence Crawford went up. You know, they had the little situation where they was about to get into it and stuff and said, hey, they mad. It's cool when they do it. It's a problem when I do it. F them. F T.O., F his daddy, F his sister, and anyone else that has a problem.
Teofimo also has a history of criticizing black fighters, questioning why networks supported them and minimizing their achievements. That pattern never disappeared. It continued to build over time. You could feel it weighing on him when he finally spoke after the loss, referencing consequences and the need for self-reflection.
First of all, you don't joke about people's trauma. Second of all, it ain't even funny. So you know why he was doing it. He was purposefully being racist. So you get what you deserve. Teo was complaining about ESPN signing black fighters. From Devin Haney to Shakur to Shushu to Keyshawn. Ironically, they all won, and Teo is the only one that lost. They all won in impressive fashions, becoming champions, etc. Teofimo Lopez is the only one that lost in an embarrassing fashion.
Whether you believe in karma or not, boxing is a way of turning disrespect into reality. Then the fight took place, and from the opening bell, Shakur Stevenson silenced all the talk. He didn't just outbox Teofimo, he outthought him, turning every feint into a trap and making every aggressive move come at a heavy cost.
But it was a hell of a night. Teo, he came and tried to do his best, but his best wasn't enough.
Yeah, and I think that's fair. I thought Teo, he came, he brought it, but you were just that much better. I was so impressed by the range control, the balance, the discipline in there. How did you feel in there?
I knew since the second round it was over. I went back to my corner. I told him, I said, I'm stronger than he is. And when I seen that, it just gave me more confidence, and it was my night.
Yeah, I mean, I thought you filled out really well, 140. You looked really strong in there, big. Is this your best weight class?
I don't know. I don't even know if I'm gonna be at 140. I have no clue. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board and sit down and scan myself. I'm gonna watch the fight, see how I like it, and we'll see.
Teofimo looked frustrated and out of sync, constantly a step behind a fighter who had already solved the puzzle. This wasn't about raw power or toughness. It came down to timing, ring IQ, and preparation. Shakur stripped a former champion of his edge and made him appear ordinary, doing it calmly and without theatrics, which is the most ruthless kind of control in boxing.
Saw how hard you trained in there. It showed in the ring, the discipline, the shape you were in. You had great cardio. Looked like you could have gone, 18 rounds.
I could have. That was easy. I actually was picking it up as it go, but Teo, he fought to not get stopped, so respect to him.
Wait, to respect to fight for fighting to not get stopped?
I mean, he could have got stopped in there. It was almost over at a couple of times.
Isn't that more respect, maybe? If you,
I mean, he's a tough fighter. Yeah. He got power too, speed too.
So that cut you opened up, that was what, precision?
That was me just being the best. Hey, Mike, we about to get.
When fans take it all in, Crawford calling out the disrespect, Teofimo questioning his own path, and Shakur delivering a masterclass, it doesn't come across as coincidence. It feels like boxing operating exactly as it always does. You can say whatever you want outside the ring, but in the end, the fight itself exposes the truth.
Just what was it like in there? How come you didn't really feel like you could get into the rhythm as such? I mean, just your perspective on it.
Yeah, I think I was just honestly too focused on one particular objective, one particular thing, than really enjoying what I could see opening. I was catching him a lot with the body shots a lot, so I think that was one of my effective arsenals that was getting him every time. But I think just more combinations, especially finish with left hooks and stuff. I did poorly on not listening to my team. That's on me. Take it on the chin.
Right after watching Shakur turn the fight into a masterclass in timing, control, and distance, Teofimo Lopez Sr. spoke out, sounding like someone trying to explain a storm after it had already passed. What stands out is how he begins by claiming everything was fine, only to quickly admit that nothing really was. He repeatedly points to sparring, to what they worked on, to what was supposed to succeed. And that's the first red flag. When Senior says, he didn't do what I told him, what he's really admitting is that the game plan collapsed the moment it came up against Shakur's boxing IQ.
The sparring sessions were like what motivated me to this fight. That I was 100% sure we was gonna win. For some reason, the game plan, my son didn't do what I told him he was supposed to do.
You can hear the frustration when he talks about rhythm and trying to stop Shakur from doing what he does best. That alone captures why this was such a nightmare matchup. Senior hints that media hype, online noise, and talk of future fights may have crept into Teofimo's mindset, and that explanation fits. But it also points to something deeper. This wasn't just a loss in the physical sense. It was a mental defeat. When he says Teofimo's power felt off, it doesn't sound like fatigue to me. It sounds like uncertainty and hesitation setting in.
How you gonna fight, a fight when everybody wants you to lose? You understand what I'm saying? And I don't know what happened. It just looked like all his powers were not there. Like everything was like that we planned, everything that he did in sparring, everything that we planned to do was not there.
When he insists that Teofimo wasn't beaten up and went the full 12 rounds, it sounds less like a coach breaking down the fight and more like a father protecting his son's pride. What really stands out is when he admits that Teofimo is mentally easy to disrupt because Shakur didn't need to hurt him early. He only needed to confuse him. Senior keeps saying everyone wanted his son to lose, but in boxing, pressure doesn't come from the outside. It comes from the opponent stripping away your options. Even the moment he points to in the 8th round, where Shakur was supposedly hurt, feels overstated, especially since Shakur quickly reasserted control.
All the greats have lost and they have come back and they have done great. So, we're here and we're gonna stay. He's still 28 years old. He's still not in his prime, and we're coming back stronger than ever. Next time I think he's ready to go to 147.
Next, he moves up to 147. The typical post-loss rationale: bigger weight, a fresh start, new challenges. But moving up doesn't change your processing speed, discipline, or adaptability. Teofimo Sr. appears loyal, emotional, protective, and sincere. Yet he's stuck in a loop of justifications, avoiding the simplest truth. Shakur didn't win because Teofimo faltered. Shakur won because he was mentally sharper, faster, and always 2 steps ahead before Teofimo even had a chance to respond.
He hurt Shakur, I think in the 8th round, and he was hurt for about 2 rounds, and he let him come back. The whole plan was not to exchange with him. The whole plan was not to box with him. But I guess, it worked to Shakur's benefit, and congratulations to him and to his team. And we got to move to better things, you know what I'm saying? It's not the end of the world. We grew and come back. He's the greatest. He's one of the greatest fighters right now in the business, and let's see what happens, in the future.
Right after Teofimo Lopez Sr. frames the loss like it was just a glitch rather than a takeover, Tim Bradley steps in and points out what's really striking. He's not questioning that Shakur won. He's highlighting how little Shakur even revealed. The shocking part comes when Bradley says, "This isn't even the full package yet." That's not hype, it's a warning. Bradley is sizing up Shakur Stevenson the way veterans used to look at young Bud. You're still in the loading screen. What's brilliant is how he ties it to confidence rather than raw power. Shakur already sees everything, reacts to everything, and counters everything, but he hasn't fully flipped the switch to say, "I'm done playing around." And that is genuinely chilling.